I feel like my life is slightly better than it was a month ago, and it's definitely better than it was 2 months ago.
The sun's going down as I try to make my way through the crowd. Feeling alive, I love being by your side, it makes me shine. We got one summer, so let's make it count.
Well, hello everybody. It's good to see you again. I love hanging out with you. So today well, for one, I'm getting so sick of having this stuff in my house and I just need to get it out. So doing the second month, oh gosh. I just started talking so fast. I'm doing my second month update for you guys today, and I'm gonna pack all this stuff in the car because there's a lot, but there's not too much to put in my car. The last time I did an update was my first month update, and that was amazing. And it felt so good to I went through all the boxes. I wouldn't say that that's the best idea, but I did, because I wasn't quite ready. You know, I wasn't quite ready to let it all go. And then when I looked through all the boxes, like, because I thought I was gonna sell them and I thought I was gonna be able to make some money, and we could have used the money at the time, like it would have been nice, but I just mentally, I couldn't do it. I just opened up those boxes, I saw how much stuff there was, and it just gave me this like anxiety feeling, and I was just like, you know what guys, I don't think I can do it. So I'm gonna kind of go through stuff, not really, I'm not gonna like open every box, but I just kind of want to consolidate it into like the most like compact way so that I can get it into my cart, which is why I have this mostly empty box here, so that I can put maybe some of these littler boxes into that big box. I have a list of things that I've learned this month, things that I kind of want to talk to you guys about. So the first one is that I feel lighter, and I'll even feel much lighter when I get rid of these boxes. But I just remember after dropping off that first load, like my heart felt so good. My home felt so much better. I walked in and it just felt so calm compared to what it was. I would say that I decluttered less this month than I did my first month. I'm also missing, I think, 2 boxes because I took a couple, when I did my kitchen decluttering video, I had 2 boxes of stuff. It might have been just one, actually. 1 box and then my crock pot, but I had a whole box of stuff that I took to my cousin because she's getting a new house and she didn't have anything. So I was like, well, if you want any of my old stuff, like, you're welcome to have it. And she's like, sure, I'll look through it, and anything I don't use, I'll donate. And I was like, great. And so I took that to her, and she's using some of it. I don't know what all she's decided to keep, but if she even just kept one thing and donated the rest, I'm completely fine with that. It's not that hard to donate. Where we are, we have this really amazing donation center. It's owned by a church, and you pull up to it and then they like haul everything out and they disperse it to where it needs to go. So that's one thing that I am very lucky that I have, because I know that some people are having lots of issues with being able to donate things. I would recommend, which is something I'm gonna do because we can't take food products to this donation center, I'm gonna do this with a couple things that I left over there I need to go grab. I'm gonna put those on a buy nothing group and see if anyone wants them, because there might be someone that really wants them and they live nearby, and I can either drop it off at their house or they can come grab it. Yeah, so buy nothing groups are really awesome. They're just on Facebook, or you could post it to Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace for free and see if anyone will come get your stuff. And a lot of the times people will. I've done like yard sales, and then after the yard sale, I don't want to bring anything home with me. Like, I don't want to bring it back into my house, so I'll just take a picture of it in front of my house and then post, hey, free stuff from my yard sale I had. And people will just drive by throughout the day and grab what they want and then leave, and it's great. I got so off track, but my house feels so much lighter, and it feels like I feel freer and I feel less bogged down by stuff. And Like the only thing that I think I'll probably still splurge on every once in a while is food, just because I love food. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about was that I can find things in my house so much easier. Like, I mean, it's not perfect, and their drawers in my house are still having issues, and I still need to make a junk drawer video and a memory bin video and all of that stuff, but I need to have a memory bin. I plan on doing it. Keep an eye out for that because it will be coming very soon. So I can find things in my house so much better, and when I have a memory bin, I'll be able to find all my memory stuff a lot better. I already talked about this one a little bit, but I'm starting to hate the boxes in my dining room. I think I might need to find a better spot for them, but I think that's also a good thing though, is for me to hate the boxes that have stuff in them that I don't want to keep. I've already decided in my head that I need to get rid of it, so having them in my living room or my dining room or my main area is probably not the right choice, so I need to find a better spot for them, just so that I can hold on to them until I make these videos or I have a chance to go to the donation center. I'm gonna keep going for sure, but I'm gonna figure out a better spot for them. Maybe I'll just stick them straight into my car. So I'm definitely starting to hate the boxes. Yeah, and like my old vacuum and things, I just need it out. I also kind of talked about this, but I am focusing on not worrying about posting things to Facebook, not worrying about selling things, just taking them straight to the donation center, and that's where they live. Like, they live in the area that's gonna be taken to the donation center, and then they're gone. Like, I'm not keeping things to sell. My husband, this right here, a light fixture that I bought on Facebook Marketplace, I thought it was gonna work for what I needed. It's too big, it's too bulky, and I don't think where I would put it, it would even hold it. It's just too heavy. And the one I have now is also probably one I'll replace. I'm ready to be done with posting things on Facebook. If my husband wants to do that, he can, but I'm gonna take this one because it was $25. It sucks that I technically wasted that money, but we put it on Facebook Marketplace. It's been there for like 2 months and we haven't been able to sell it. So I'm just gonna say goodbye, friend. You've been good sitting in my house for almost a year, 6 months really. But hopefully someone is excited to get that light fixture. Maybe it'll work perfectly for someone's like entryway that has tall ceilings. And I don't know, you never know. Like, people can use the things that I have, and I'm not gonna keep them. I don't need it. Okay, my home feels so much better, and I think I already kind of talked about that a little bit too. I feel lighter. My home feels better. I think Dan's room feels better. My room feels better. I've been able to keep up on the cleaning a little bit better. I feel like I just felt like I was being bogged down by all my stuff. Like, it was just making me not want to do things. And I mean, I'm still like, I'm a huge homebody. I don't really like to go places unless I have to. That's just who I am. I've been that way, I'm pretty sure, my whole life. And it's funny because I love to travel, but I don't like to go outside my house. It makes no sense, but I do love to travel, so I don't know. It's fine. But yeah, the home feels so much better, and I just feel like we can like breathe, and I can keep up on the housekeeping a little bit better, and my counters are tidier now that I'm done with the painting video. My counters are much tidier now, and I just, like, even before I started painting, I just felt like my kitchen was cleaner most of the time, and it was easier to keep up on, and that's been my main goal, is getting my kitchen to a good point. And I think it's at a good point for the most part, other than like the fact that we still have to finish the renovating part of it. But like, how much stuff is in there, I feel like it's really good, other than my junk drawers. Okay. Number 6 was that it pushed me to paint my cabinets. I made a whole video about it. It feels so good to be done, and honestly, this minimalism journey has pushed me to finish my cabinets. For one thing, I wanted to film it and put it up for you guys, and that made me do it faster than I probably would have. I probably would have put it off and started it and then like stopped in the middle of it, so I had reasons to do it. But part of me doing it was because I had started this journey to minimalism, and I don't think I am doing perfectly in this journey. I'm trying different things. I'm trying to see what works best for me and my family, and that's just kind of what minimalism should be. Everyone's so different, you know, like my life won't fit someone else's life, and that's okay, and I don't expect it to. So if my minimalism doesn't quite match up with yours, that doesn't mean that you're doing it wrong. It just means that we're different. So number 7 is, I apparently numbered these. I haven't been saying the numbers until just now, but it's fine. The next one, number 7, is our finances are looking better. So we were kind of struggling. So the first month of minimalism video, like how much I decluttered in my first month as a minimalist, and that, like, we were struggling financially, and it was just because we weren't paying attention. We weren't really focusing on a budget. We weren't worried about like how much we were spending at certain places, and we were buying things we probably didn't need, and which is why starting the minimalist journey has definitely helped. It's definitely made me feel more confident in putting together a budget and working on the money aspect of it all. And we're doing the Dave Ramsey plan, and I wouldn't say we're perfect at it, and I would never say that I'm perfect at anything because I'm not. But we are working on the Dave Ramsey plan, and it's been really good. And financially, I think it's important to make sure that you are paying off that debt and saving for your future. And I mean, makes it sound easy. It's not. Yeah, anyway. Number 8, I feel like a better mom. I do. I don't feel like I'm a perfect mom. I don't feel like I will ever be a perfect mom. I feel like I'm a good mom. I feel like a better mom. And the weather helps it too. When the weather's nice, I feel like I can do more things. I feel like a happier person. I feel like I can take Dan to the park, because when it's snowing outside, it's kind of hard to take him to the park, and he's 2, so it's kind of hard to have him play in the snow. And I lost his snow gloves, which I'm still hoping I'll find at some point. We'll see. But yeah, I feel like a slightly better mom. I feel like I can focus more on Dan, and I can make sure that he's taken care of over anything that I'm doing, and which is great. So yeah, I feel good. I feel like my life is slightly better than it was a month ago, and it's definitely better than it was 2 months ago. So, you know, it's just day by day, week by week, month by month, decision by decision, it gets slightly better. The last thing that I want to talk to you guys about is you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. I feel so loved when I post a video and everyone comments, good job, and like, you're doing awesome. And I feel loved when people give me like advice too, because I don't know, I think it's nice to have friends and family give you advice, even if it's not the advice you want, or it's not the advice that you actually would use, because it might not work with what you're doing. But it's so nice that someone cares enough to give you that advice, and I know that that's what it's from. So advice is very, very sweet and very welcomed, and and friends give each other advice, and that's awesome. But I really appreciate my community. I really appreciate you guys. I am so grateful. So grateful for you all, and I just thank you. So I'm gonna kind of go through this stuff. So it's really just to like throw it in this box, because it'll be easier to declutter. So that box was mostly just clothes, and now I have an extra box I can declutter with. This box right here, I don't even know what it is. Like some kitchen stuff, some random stuff. That's good. It's closed. I'm not touching it. This back here is a bag full of stuff. I'm just gonna throw it. I think it was the day that I cleaned out my drawer in my bedroom. So I'm gonna stick that just in the box. stick it in the box. These boxes with all these hangers. Same thing. It's got hangers and clothes. So I have 3 boxes that are empty that I can use this next month while I declutter more. So there's one really big box, and then I have my vacuum, and I have this box, and then I have this light fixture. This is like fabric and stuff that I'm just gonna send away. And then this is the stuff that is from my husband's grandma. And I was just gonna see if Devin's sisters wanted any of it before I donate it. So I haven't done that yet, but since I haven't donated it, it's not a big deal. So I've got a lot of stuff right here that needs to go to the donation center, and I'm excited, I'm ready, and yeah, so let's go put it in my car. Oh, first, so I have these 2 cans of beets and this can of cider. It's just apple cinnamon cider. I won't use it. I have offered it to some people. They don't really want it. So I'm just gonna take a picture of it and post it on my Buy Nothing group. So I just literally go onto my group, and it's for a specific area. Just on Facebook, like look up your area and see if they have a Buy Nothing group for you guys. And then you post, so it's just saying that I posted that, and maybe someone will want them. If not, then I'll find a food place to take them to. But I want to do it the easiest way possible. So I will take all of this stuff out to the car real quick. Just real quick. I don't have shoes on though, so that's gonna be fun.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, really wanna know.
Well, that feels good. Hopefully I included a few clips of me taking it to the donation center. That is if I am able to put up this video before I go, or after, I mean, technically. Yeah. And it feels really good to not have it in my house anymore. Even just getting it into the car, getting it that one step closer to the donation center, to being out of my house, to being out of my life, is really nice. I still have these 3 boxes that I need to use for decluttering soon, and this bin that I need to see if someone else wants. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really am enjoying making these videos, and I'm hoping that I can continue to help you guys out by even just giving you a little bit of motivation to declutter your own home, because even the little steps that I've taken, I've only been doing it 2 months, so it's not that long. Even the little steps that I've taken are really helpful, and I could go whole hog and declutter my whole house in a month. I could do that. I don't want to. I want to make small incremental steps. Like, I want it to get slightly better every time, because if I do that, then it'll actually change the way I think about things. It'll change the way I feel about my home. And yeah, it would be nice. It would be so nice just to have it gone, that instant gratification, make it perfect, like, but it wouldn't have changed my habits, and it wouldn't have changed the way I feel about the stuff that's in my home. It might have even made me miss it if I just didn't have all of this stuff one day. I need to get to a point where I don't miss the stuff. And I think that's pretty important. So I love you guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye. Is that Dan Dan? So I was meaning to video while oh, Dan's having a hard day. I was meaning to video while I
dropped everything off, but like it was so quick. I just pulled up, the guy was there at my car, and I didn't have time to even like pull out my phone. So this is just me pulling out my phone real quick just to say dropped it off. It feels really good. Honestly, there were like a couple things that before I took it, I was like there was a sports bra that I never wear. Honestly, I never wear it, and I remembered it being in the box. I had a dream about this sports bra, and I was just like, I never wear it. But I was tempted to pull it out. So glad it's gone. I'm not gonna wear that sports bra. I don't even like exercise, guys. I just need to get rid of things. I just need things out of my life. And one sports bra, even if I have to replace it later, it'll be so much better than having all that stuff that I just got rid of. So I'm glad I didn't take it out. Mm-hmm.